Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can everybody hear me at the front and at the back? Or am I better off like this?
No, definitely not.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along. These days are incredibly challenging for the staff and users, because there's an awful lot of organisation and readjustment and what have you to be undertaken on what is actually a day that Headway is open to service users. So this is all fitting in amongst a busy working week. I think the days like this are very, very inclusive. They enable a lot of people to come along and see what we do, which is tremendous, raises the profile of Headway and head injury in particular. And so, as I say, thank you very much for coming along. Having last Saturday given away my daughter in marriage, my speech today should be, I would hope, a lot easier and perhaps somewhat less emotional. So I have prepared a few words, Gary, but I'll throw that away and get on with it.
You could do a few words, mate.
Thank you very much. Could somebody remove this heckler, please? We came here 7 or 8 years ago. The place was worse than a building site. I said to Margot at the time that probably the only way we could use the main buildings, because there were holes in the roof, was to put in a few mobile homes and hope that they were watertight. To see what we have now after all these years is absolutely incredible. We did have down here a rather nice summer house with wooden fencing and planters and what have you. And sadly, last November there was an unexplained fire overnight. And as I recall, actually, I think the next day we were due to have a television company coming round to televise what we were up to. So we sort of hid them from this bit. So that was November of 2013. A few days or weeks later, Sue Lane, who had with her late husband been very supportive of Headway for many years through Northampton County Golf Club, and the County Golf Club, by the way, is the posh one up at Churchbrampton. Okay, not to be confused with Brampton Heath, Halston, or even Delapre. Although I do gather that Sue has admitted she learnt to play golf at Delapre. So we've all got our cross to bear. Margot, well, you know Margot, she regards every problem as an opportunity and doesn't miss a trick. And she took the opportunity to show Sue round. Sue, as I say, had recently been widowed, and spent some time pointing out what we had here and what we hadn't got anymore. Sue and her family had collected quite a substantial sum of money following Les's funeral, and they were more than happy to donate that to Headway. Margot, Maya, and whoever else has got internet skills spent some time researching what we could get, and suddenly over an Easter break this shed appeared. Thanks very much to Pete Brown for building it in his own time. Pete's a long-serving volunteer, and then it was painted and what have you, and furnished by Pete, Ben and one other assistant. I'm told there's a bar that's going to go in the back, but it's soft drinks only.
Oh, I can't believe that.
So sorry about that, Gary.
Okay.
But anyway, we're here today to add our little bit to celebrate Les's life, and to say thank you very much to Sue and her family for donating this with a rather nice plaque that's been put up there today. And without more ado, thank you very much. And if you do spend some time coming to have a look round.
Come on, sir, just say a few words.
Thank you, Gary.
Sorry about that.
There's always one, isn't there, that wants you.
And it's always Gary.
Oh, I know.
Might be, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was your mum that started me off on Headway when we went away bowling and we had to pay our fines. It always went to Headway. So when I was lady captain at the golf club, I decided Headway was a good charity. So I came and supported you, jacuzzi and various other bits and pieces. So when Les died, we decided that instead of having flowers, it would be much, much better if all the money raised with donations from everybody went to do something for you people here. So I hope you all enjoy using it. Les would have enjoyed seeing you all use it. So have a super time using it. Okay?
Come on, Martin, you've got to come in.
Come on,
Martin is the one of the trustees as well, and he will be bending our ears in a moment or two.
He gets on everything he does.
Dr. Martin Rose, 32 years a loyal servant. It doesn't show, Martin, the 32 years bit anyway, but Martin's got some words to say and a trophy to present.
Just to explain, I was fortunate enough to meet Margot a little over 32 years ago, and between us and with the help of many other people, Headway Northampton started way back in June 1982, and it's been going on and growing ever since. And largely, I think, due to Margot, but she's also had some tremendous support over the years. Now it's my pleasant duty to announce the results of the pool competition. Pool is one of the most popular sports, I think, down here, and a lot of time is spent by a lot of people knocking the balls around. I think we'll have the results in the reverse order, so winning a bronze medal in third place is Tim Holsworth. Yep. Oh, there you are. You can do the business. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, and in second position is one of the quietest members of Headway Northampton. You probably haven't heard him speak at all, but it's Gary Craig.
Darling. Thank you. Can I get a picture yet? Lovely. Okay. Thank you. Super.
You've got something to answer.
Yes. And then finally, somebody's already been mentioned as a long-serving volunteer here. I think he probably had a misspent youth even before he joined up to Headway, but winning the first prize, which is presented by Barry Parsons, and Barry is here. Are you going to, don't you deliver it? So the winner is Pete Brown. Whether she wants to or not, Chris and I have decided that Margot should say a few words. No, I know, but that's what we're saying. So over to you.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I know that you love Headway, and you've thoroughly enjoyed yourself today, and the sun's come out, and the food was brilliant. And I have to say a big thank you to Dennis Knight for providing us with all the burgers and sausage and backs. Thank you, Dennis. I don't know where you are, but that's lovely. And of course Barry is his nephew, and he donated the cup and the medals. Right, Sue is really special. I think she comes in this place when I'm run off my feet, just about to retire, fed up to the teeth, and in she comes smiling. Well, what do you want? And goodness me, she goes out and gets it for us. So what can I say? I'm sorry about your husband, Sue, and thank your family for coming, but you're really special to me. Okay, thank you. Thanks to all our volunteers. They've worked really hard today. I think most of them are exhausted and collapsed somewhere. I'd like to thank Siemens, who have sent in 6 volunteers, This is the second thing, sorry. This is the second thing they've done for us. They painted all the outside and cleared all the weeds 2 weeks ago. So a big thank you to everyone, and especially to my trustees. What would I do without you, Mr. Greenwood? The rose. All right? Okay, thank you all.
She's a flatterer, really.
Thank you all so much. I'd just like to say that Michael Peachy has been painting. There's, I do believe, a painting going to be raffled. You've got plants for sale. You've got lots of other things to look at, games to play. Go on and enjoy yourself. And oh, yeah, all right, okay. There's another dedication I want to make. Some time ago, somebody that used to come to us and we'd known for a long time, died, sadly, and they wanted, all our service users wanted him to be remembered. And so they raised the money themselves to buy the bench for Michael Edwards. His plaque's on it. Yeah, sadly missed, happens sometimes. But he's remembered with love, always. Yeah. There's something else I've got to tell you about. The runners. Last year, for the first time, Northampton had a half marathon. We had the offer to go and have runners in that. We had 4 lovely young people, and my goodness, they ran their hearts out and raised money for us. This year, the word has spread, and we've got 10. How good is that? Now, all the money they raise comes to Headway, and we'll buy something else for you. Probably some more services now, because as you know, social services are backing off on everything, and we're trying to get more help for people. So they're over there. The cyclists are incredible. Yes, you told me. They're over there, and she's raised money for us, both of them. Yeah, yeah. This is the second time. First time. Everything goes to a good cause, but until you come to these premises, until you meet these people, really nobody knows just how important these communities are. Okay, thank you all so much. Thank you. Enjoy yourself.
Can I suggest we just have another round of applause to thank Margot and all her very dedicated staff for everything that they do throughout the year. Margot and her team.